Hello, I'm Jamie Wadley, and what you can see behind me is the ladies' pool at Boat Harbour in a small town called Gerringong in New South Wales. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes of your time today to talk to you about your marketing.
One fundamental aspect of every marketing campaign, apart from shooting flies, is to focus on one particular person. I think of this person as being my ideal client. Once you've got an idea of who your ideal client is, and be as specific as you can with this, whether it be man, woman, an age, an income, where they are in life's journey, think of this person and then think of how you can help solve their problems with your business. Once you do this, I think it becomes much simpler to make a marketing campaign that's more effective. And the reason it becomes more effective is it focuses on that person and their problems. And we want to focus on how we can solve the problems they have. Because regardless of how good a marketing campaign is, people aren't interested in you and they're not interested in me. They're 100% interested in themselves. I heard someone say that just about all of us are more interested in the boil on our backside than we are 1,000 people starving to death in China. And why that might be a little bit drastic, I think the point is well made. So don't focus on you. Don't focus on your business. Focus on your prospect, your ideal client. Let them know that you can solve their problem. Demonstrate that you can do it, in fact, if possible. I'm a big believer in delivering some sort of result in advance to help people have a bit more faith in you and build a little bit more reciprocity. And by doing this, by focusing on the people you want to do business with in this way, by helping them trying to solve the problem they have, you'll find you'll stand out. Most businesses tend to beat their chest. They say how great they are. They bore us to tears by telling us they'll treat us like family, that their prices are better, that they've been in business for 25 years. And to be blunt, all that stuff falls into the basket of who cares. If they're not trying to solve a problem that I have, I'm not interested. If you're advertising on YouTube, the skip button gets pressed. And we don't want to have this happen. If you're talking to someone, and I recommend you have your marketing focus in a one-on-one way, don't try to talk to an audience, talk to an individual, like I'm talking to you now. Talk to them one-on-one, think of the problems they have, show how you can solve those problems, and you'll get their attention. And when you get their attention, you have a chance of them engaging with you, and that engagement might well turn into a future client, and that's a good thing. One of the other things I like to do with my marketing is try to demonstrate a point of difference, try to show a universal selling proposition, as it was once called. Something that makes me better, makes me more suitable, and makes me align more with the people I want to do business with. So you can hear those cars, they're quite loud here. Obviously it's summer. So as I was saying, you want to be able to identify yourself a little bit and set yourself apart from other people in your industry who are offering the same sort of services as you are. And by this, once again, I'm not saying beat your chest and tell everyone how long you've been in business and that you'll treat them right and you'll offer the best service. Everyone hears that from everyone else, and it's getting pretty stale. In fact, I don't think people hear it at all. So think about what makes you passionate about what you do, what got you into doing what you do in the first place, and pass that on to the people you're trying to convince to do business with you. Because people will often do business for you for why you do something, not for what you do. Something else that I think is vitally important with any marketing campaign is target one person and one person only. Now, you may have heard me speak about how I believe in having your marketing target our ideal client. This goes one step further than that. It goes beyond finding the ideal person to talk to. It's about just talking to someone one-on-one, whether it be in print, whether it be an ad, whether it be a video like this one. Make sure that you're just talking to one person. If you try to pitch your services and your business to a broader group, to an audience if you like, you find that it may well be an audience who should be hungry for what you offer, but it's easy for their attention to stray. Now, if I talk to you this way, one-on-one, and I am talking to you when I say this, it makes the one-on-one human connection happen. And when you think about it, we're not trying to sell our services and our goods to an audience. We're trying to sell them to individuals. Not to a group, not to an audience, and not to a demographic. So don't make the mistake when you're putting a campaign together to having it focus on a wide audience. Sure, there might be a demographic we're targeting, but actually make the message deliver one-on-one. Like I am with you here today. One particular tactic I often use, I'll rephrase that, one of the tactics I always use, is to borrow marketing techniques from other industries. What we want to do with our marketing is stand out. We want to get attention. And the only way we can do that is by being, as Seth Godin says, the blue cow. We have to look different, we have to feel different, and when we do so, we will get some attention. And when you get this attention, you can deliver your message to your people and get them to take notice of you. Australian fly. Earl Nightingale said most people don't tend to follow the leader, they tend to follow the follower. So don't be one of those people who follow the follower. Have a look to other industries, have a look outside, a long way outside of your business, and see the sort of marketing that other businesses do, and try to think of ways that you can apply those exact same methods to your marketplace and your marketing to make it get more attention and as a result be much more effective. Something else with your marketing that I suggest you do is not fall in love with it. I know when I first started to do marketing, I'd spend a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of creativity trying to come up with something that I thought was a fantastic marketing campaign. They had all the bells and whistles, I tended to do everything as right as I could make them, and when they didn't work, I often pursued them for too long. I run them for longer than they should have gone. I've wasted time, I've wasted money on a campaign that I liked, but the people I was marketing to didn't. And between you and I, the ones who have the final say in any of our marketing are the people who engage with us as a result. And if no one's engaging with you with your marketing, it's time to kill it. When telling people a little bit about you and your business, use a bit of passion here. You'll often find that people buy from you for why you do something, not for what you do. So throw a bit of passion into it. Think back to why you got into the business in the first place. And if it's, oh, I got into the business to make money, think a little bit harder and start talking about the why. But always remember, we're focused on our clients' issues, we're focused on our clients' problems and how we can solve them. Do that, and I think you'll find your marketing is far, far, far more effective. So there you have it. There's some of the fundamental rules I use when putting a marketing campaign together. And I think if you follow all, or at least a few of these, you'll find that your marketing may change a little bit from what you've done before. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you've got marketing campaigns now that work and they work well, by all means keep doing them. But if you're trying things now that are starting to get a bit stale, or not working at all, or indeed have never worked, try something a little bit different. As I said earlier, borrow from other industries. Look at other people's ads in other industries, whether it be in the newspaper, on YouTube, on Google. Just have a look at how they do things and see if you can apply some of their techniques. And by doing this, you'll stand out of the crowd much, much more clearly than you would otherwise. And as we said before, you don't want to follow the follower, you want to follow the leader, and in fact be that leader.
So that's it. I hope you found a couple of things that you can take away from this video today to help improve your marketing. And remember, marketing is the only thing in our business that helps bring money in the door. Everything else is pretty much an overhead. This is Jamie Wadley from futureproofmarketing.rocks from Gerringong, New South Wales. You have a great day.